Was it for you?
Moon tune?
On the WRX?
You told me ethanol.
We can do E30.
Man,
it's got a full tank of pump gas though.
what?
I filled it up last night. I didn't know we were gonna throw it on the dyno.
So what, are we gonna tune her up on pump first?
We can do, I'm down for whatever. As long as it drives home, that's my only rule. You good over here?
We're good.
I'd update the access port now for the quicker flash. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
I should have that so I can update it.
Okay. I was gonna say, I haven't updated it yet. I know Cobb released that right after we did it last time.
Yeah, thanks, Cobb. It's
right?
like you almost hurt us. Literally like the next day. What is it, less than a minute for flash?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take that over.
Versus what, 10 minutes last time per flash?
Yeah, that's quite a while. So let's do our baseline.
We'll see where the car's at from last time.
I'll look at the data log and I'll probably add a little bit into it and then we'll do another one. How about that?
I'm done for
No reason to beat up the car. We don't plan on staying on the pump right now, so I'm just gonna lean on it a little bit harder on pump, see if I can get more out of it, and then we'll switch it to ethanol. Just to make it pretty straightforward, especially for these guys, because I got another car to get on.
Oh, I haven't even done the intro yet. Hello everybody, this is Josh.
Hello!
Everybody knows Josh, and the lighting is totally better here. Look at that.
What, do I have more hair over here?
Way better, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, damn. Don't let the wind come up.
It's way better. So Josh is back in town again.
I'm back.
Down at FIM. Good news, the dyno seems to be reading properly now.
It does seem to be.
We've had the Supra on here, and then that 06 STI from that Hawkeye from last time. Seems to be putting out more realistic numbers now.
Definitely does. You know, on ethanol on the Hawkeye, I ran out of fuel system right at 400. That's right about on par for a 340 liter per an hour pump. So seems like we're on track right now. I'm gonna see where it is. Like I said, I'm just gonna pull up the last data log on this car, see where we were before, tickle her a little bit more on pump, and then we'll get some ethanol in it and we'll lean on her.
See what it does. Look at this, man. We've got Himothy here.
Himothy?
Himothy. Is that a shot? Oh no, that's my hat.
Is that hair?
Dude, I'm balding.
I'm balding.
We're
balding.
That's natural.
Twins.
That's now, we need hymns.
Hymns.
We need to get hymns, start getting our hair back.
Seems like power's down, but I can't rev it out. It just stops at 64.
See?
No matter
64
what.
just seems to be like where it's like, this is it.
So I tuned to 22, this being a 23. There's got to be something in here that's holding it back for the rev limiter. So
probably. I mean,
look at that.
256, 311.
Yeah.
I feel that's not bad.
That's not bad. Let's see if we
That's
can
a lot better than what it was before.
It was a lot better. So let's see if we can improve on it.
Bit of pops on that. That sounds pretty good. We get past 6400?
Yeah, 6400.
That's 6400 again.
You won't go past it. There's a torque limiter that's missing from the software. So we already determined that. But I did raise it, and that's all I can get to 6400. But this is pretty spicy for pump gas.
I mean, that's not bad. 327 torque on that too. So with this, we still had 13% correction to get dyno jet?
Yes.
Are we doing that or no? I don't care either way.
What it is.
All right, so we're going with 277, 327 then.
Let's put some E30 in this bitch.
Let's do it. So here's what we're looking at for power on it. 277 horsepower, 327 foot-pounds of torque. Graph comes up nice and smooth, torque lays down. We are running into a problem where we can't get past the rev limiter of like 6,200 RPM right now. It's just not allowing us to make the changes in the software.
I'm surprised no one else has found it. Granted, the 23 platform is newer. We just got released not too long ago. We are missing some requested torque tables in the software that allows me to raise the limiter in the car. Most probably aren't trying to raise the limiter, but I got some power up there, and these cars do seem to do pretty well up top. So it's cut me off at that 62 to 6400 region. That's what you hear us running into as the limiter there because I was trying to raise it, but unfortunately at this time there just is no way to do it. So I'll reach out to Cobb and we'll see if we can get that addressed.
The other question I had for you, because people were asking why in the last video when I threw it on here and I was doing pulls on it, is why third gear over fourth?
So third gear is what I generally do on the FA platform. Fourth gear is 1-to-1. These things are already detonation happy, being that they are higher compression and we are on pump gas. It just seems that they are a lot happier on the dynos to do a fourth gear pull on them. So that's why we do third gear pulls on the dyno, at least I do on the FA platform. So hopefully that answers that question for you guys a bit. Most of the cases that if you talk to anyone that does do tuning with these or is e-tuning, they're gonna be doing them in third gear.
That makes sense then, because everyone was saying, when I was doing it, they were like, you're supposed to be in fourth gear. I was like, Josh specifically told me third gear. I was like, I'm not crazy. I was like, he told me third gear, we're doing third gear, so we did third gear. So I hope that answers your guys' questions for that. We're gonna do probably what, 1 or 2 more pulls on pump and then slap about 4 gallons of E in this thing, and that should put us at E30. And then we'll kind of see what it does on E30.
When the fans are on.
I totally forgot to turn the fans on.
Yeah.
Do we still do good?
214 is
We made more though.
made more with it being hot in the view trade.
Look at that. See, it likes to run hot.
You fucker.
288, 320. It did great. You stayed in it, man. I'm proud of you.
You fucker. Yeah, we'll get up top. It was like, wee.
You want me to turn those on real quick?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, let me turn those on. I'll turn all 4 on this time.
Pass up the step.
Seems like it let off early there. Apparently we blew a charge pipe. Let me grab a flashlight.
Well, I think they're all out, unless there's a bolt over here.
There's no bolts. They're all just hot clips.
Alright, well, that should be.
You ready to get all the ones on this side?
I did not.
I was about to say, dude, that was fucking quick. You know, they say teamwork makes the dream work.
Right? That's what, dude. Burn it.
Here, we'll take a gander. Oh, shit. Let it do its thing. So you guys may have seen us take off the bumper. That's because we ran into an issue where Fernando turned off all the boost on the WRX. Now, we played with a couple of boost control settings in the software, because we're still learning on these FA24 stuff. They're a little bit different than FA20s. They're obviously very different than EJs. And we're messing with the boost controller settings a little bit, and we thought we blew a charge pipe off, but we were only making 6 PSI boost, and something happened in the boost control settings where it was only allowing the diverter valve or the boost controller to only allow the car to make 6 PSI, which is very odd. So we got that corrected. We were back at our 23 PSI limit, and we're just gonna keep going from there. So we remove those settings. We'll do some more pulls. We got the bumper off now, so we got even better airflow. We broke 300 on it, on Mustang.
You crazy.
I feel like that ain't bad.
Hey, we're doing good.
We're doing great.
We're making progress today. We picked up almost 60 wheel today.
This is gonna feel fucking gnarly.
This is gonna be.
I'm really curious to see what it's gonna do on E30.
Looking at it.
And it's nice that the dyno's actually reading.
Beautiful.
And that graph looks fucking titties. Look at that. Look at that graph. Look at that.
Yeah, man, we're still going up.
Right? We're hitting that wall at 6,200 now.
Yeah. 23 pounds, it's like 23 and a half pounds. 16 out the back. So, car's happy. You ready for ethanol?
Yeah, I already got the thing filled up.
We're perfect. Car's perfect right here.
Perfect.
Let's see what we can gain.
What do we have for fuel? 3/4?
3/4 on the dot.
Beautiful. You want to shut it off? I'll fill it up. Yep. I'll just top it off with the 85. Top this little thing off with some ethanol.
This is good powder right here, guys.
I'm about it.
We're right around like that 360 area right now.
That's good. I'm with it.
That's a lot of gain right there.
I'm
What were we at torque before? When we started the day out?
I don't remember. I couldn't rewatch the videos.
270?
I think it goes right around there.
And we're at 360 when I was getting 100 foot-pounds?
I want to like overflow it.
Fucking put that shit all the way up. What are you worried about? Put it all in.
So just for reference, you guys, we ended up at 308, 354 on pump gas. That was at 22, 23 PSI.
Yep.
Now we are swapping over to E30. Is boost gonna go up more, or is it gonna be the same boost with just more timing?
So we're running it leaner to try to use as much of our fuel system that we can. I did add more timing up at the very top. I gotta keep in mind we still have these nice flimsy stock rods. And then I did sprinkle a little bit more boost in, only another pound, just to see if it wants to listen. So
See if it'll
we'll give us a
cooperate.
good base and we'll go from there, see where our fuel system's gonna lie. Get a good idea.
I mean, I feel like for where we ended up on pump alone, that's not bad at all. These things are torque happy little cars, I'll give them that. Damn! 343, 376 off of just a fucking E30 swap.
Not bad.
Was that same boost and everything, or was that a little bit more?
Look, but it pretty much was the same. Just like I said, leaner target, more timing. Let's see, E30. That was so it did hit 25 pounds there. So we were about a pound over, pound and a half.
That's fucking good.
That is good.
For an E30. E30 only, 350, 380 intake, intercooler charge, or downpipe. That is stonks.
RPM.
Damn!
More RPM.
We need more! Why are we went back more?
Oh, give me more RPM.
If we had the extra 1,000 RPM,
I know.
what do you think we'd be at?
If we had the extra 1,000, I think we could put another 30 on that easily.
That's
Like really easily, we could put another 30 on that out the back. It's still like this.
She wants it.
We're making progress. That was just a first initial map class.
Right? Let's go. It's only gonna go up. Look at that graph. That's a good graph. We get 344, 387. Damn, we got more torque.
Yeah, I just can't get any more of this fucking RPM.
The RPM keeps cutting it off sooner and sooner.
And look at it, it's just straight up.
Yeah, it wants to keep going, and then like at the end, it's the requested torque table that we're missing, and it's not even like it's an RPM dead set limit that we're hitting. It's fluctuating or it's changing, isn't it?
That's 26 pounds. And that, I mean, I have quite a bit. I mean, you can tell that it's very obvious that it's a load table in the ECU, because the more power we're making, we're hitting it sooner. And that's why you see on the graph there where it's going back more and more as we go on. It's some form of a load table. I'm gonna have to reach out to Cobb, see what it is, figure it out. We're probably gonna have to call it there for now, just because we can't get any more out of it.
Still not bad.
But I mean, the way the graph looks there, that's a very easy 30 to 50 out the back.
Yeah.
If I could rev this thing out right now, we'd be making some moon. It'd be making 380.
It's weird that the 22s have it and the 23s don't.
Yeah, I know that they kind of rushed these ones out, and I'm not saying anything against them, but everybody wanted them, me included.
Yeah.
And I feel like they kind of rushed it out, and there's some hidden tables that just haven't been quite broken through yet. But beautiful graph. I mean, we didn't have.
Great. I mean, that's fine with me. Honestly, it's probably a good point, anyways, for the trans.
Yeah.
So
Everything looks good there. I wish I could just go more, but it won't let me.
that's fine. 399.9.
That was on my map.
Said they blow up at 400.
Right? They do blow up at 400 apparently, so we're
I
good.
have to keep it under 400 for you.
See? 359, 399.9, smooth grab, that looked good.
Solid.
That looks real fucking good. If we didn't have the problem where the RPM was limiting us on what, 380, 420, 430?
Thanks, Junior.
That's solid. Thanks,
Showed me a
Junior.
little bit of changes on the timing map, and you can see it there. And I picked up power, so that's what we're gonna call it.
Right? That's solid. E30 with 3 power mods.
That's solid.
E30, 3 power mods, 360. I'm just gonna say 400 right now. It's 399.9. If anyone really wants to get that technical, fight me in the comments, whatever. That's really not bad for an FA24 with a intake, intercooler, downpipe, and catback. The thing you gotta remember though is this is kind of the limit of where you're gonna reach on these cars before you really start dumping money into them. I'm talking like STI 6-speed.
For what I can personally do in the ECU.
Safely wise on this car, where would you call like a good stopping point for where it really starts to spend, like really cost money, like STI 6-speed swap,
like
standalone?
420 wheel and that 400 torque is probably a really enjoyable spot.
Yeah.
And it's always going to depend on the user. At the end of the day, the
How you
user
drive the car,
is
take
what
care of it.
matters, because if you're out there beating the shit out of it, what's the favorite saying? You drive it like a race car, it's going to break like a race car. It's just
True.
a fact. So it really depends on the user. You know, you can make 650 wheel on one of these and it'll live. But if you have someone that beats the shit out of it, light to light, it's going to break.
Can you make the direct injection actually reach that point?
A lot of people are going that far, but they're having secondary injection on them.
With
So
port injection?
Factory injection, I think, ends around the 480 mark.
Yeah, so that's when it starts to get expensive,
Yeah.
where you have to add a Motec and add
Yep.
secondary injection.
Some form of a piggyback controller, which I'm sure IBR is working on. That's who made it for the previous years. Great guys over there. I'm sure they're working on some form of a compliant controller for this car. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's great power right there. Let's see, 359, put 13%.
Are you doing a
on
conversion?
it. 359, yeah.
405
And 400,
dyno jet.
400. What more could you ask?
Right. It's dude, it's gonna fucking rip, especially from where it was before.
By the way, I turned it down right there.
That's fine with me.
That was 21.5 pounds.
Oh really?
Instead of 26 that we were on earlier, and we made more power because we made more power with timing instead of boost. So
less
Junior's-
cylinder pressure also, so it's gonna be a little bit better.
JR's suggestion was to turn it down on boost from where we were earlier, and he showed me a timing ramp. There it is. Obviously it worked. We picked up power and we picked up torque.
That's beautiful.
So I'm just gonna call it there.
Yeah, yours was like the same. Do you feel like a home man? Good. The exhaust barely runs now. Good.
I don't know these roads very well. There's a freeway right over there. Fuck it. Let's go hit the freeway. Dude, how do you reach the pedals like this?
Well, I have to have a computer in front of me. What do you mean, how do I reach pedals? Look at you, you look like a female driver.
Dude, I'm
You're on
fucking
the
short.
steering wheel.
I'm short.
So
Bro,
how excited are you? 100
car?
wheel.
I am actually pretty pumped. That's big gains.
That's big gains.
That is big gains off of E30 and just tuning changes. That's all we did today.
That's all we did.
Even on pump gas, we still made solid gains. It drives smoother, it feels like also.
These
Just like
cars
cruising.
love ethanol.
That's what people were telling me. Cut off from the corner. Dude, this
That's
thing
solid.
fucking haul. This thing feels good.
That's solid.
This thing feels fucking smooth.
It doesn't stop. You need more RPM.
What did I do? I got hill assist traction control.
That's usually from the dyno.
Is it?
It just takes a moment to turn off, but usually it's quicker than that.
It came on when we were doing the pull.
Oh, weird.
I break something.
You broke something.
I don't know what there's to break on this thing.
Your wheel speed sensor was freaking out from how fast
It's like,
it was.
what the fuck are we doing? That thing picks up quick, dude.
Dude, that's solid.
That thing, I fucking hate this turn stock. It picks up real quick. If we didn't have the RPM limit, it would be so much better.
You'll actually rev it to 7.
Yeah, but we come up on that RPM so fast, I have to keep an eye on it. Because I'm so used to the EJs, the EG, literally any other car where you can rev it out. to at minimum like 7,000.
Hopefully we can get an update and then just move it up. That thing rips.
Oh, I thought that was our turn for a minute.
Nope.
This thing does rip,
Dude, that thing rips. There you go.
There we go. I'm happy. How do you like it?
That shit ripped in the
Right?
seat. Like,
Dude, in
really
the driver's seat,
impressive.
dude, it feels like it's only like 400 wheel, 400 torque, but it still feels like it wants to pull.
That feels like an 11-second car.
It feels good. We're just doing some tuning changes and putting a little bit of ethanol in the car. I will say I'm pretty impressed with the power that the car made. 360 wheel, 400 foot-pounds of torque with an intake and intercooler and a downpipe. That's really not bad at all. I've been playing with the car a little bit. It's an absolute blast, so I'll keep enjoying it. We'll do some videos with it, enjoy it a little bit more, and figure out what we're gonna do with the car at that point. But with that, that's all I got for you guys on this one. If you like the video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, turn it black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, cyan. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be able to put it in one of these corners, no idea which one quite yet, but with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies.